I know a lot of people, you tune into the news, and instead of seeing like the more positive aspects of this, these protests and this movement, and like you said, all the different races coming together, all they're seeing, all they're showing in the media is the looting, and how they're going into these different high-end stores and taking everything. First of all, did you see anything like that happening during the protests that you experienced?
I seen the good, I seen the bad, I seen the ugly. I saw the looting. I was alone the night with the fires. I'll unpack this question. What I said earlier is those fires that were being set were the same people that were opening the stores that night. These people had tools. They were organized. They came with tools to open the wood. Now,
Did you see the race of these people? Was it something that you could see their race, or?
yeah, I saw them, and they were young white males. And
Wow. Can you say that one more time?
they were young white males that had gas and had power tools and had masks, and they also had the spray cans.
You see what I'm saying? That is something that you will never see when you turn on MSNBC, CNN, or any channel. You will never have somebody come up on there like yourself that witnessed it, that was there at the protest, that's telling these people who was opening the stores were white young men with their power tools and all their gear, and they were the ones starting the fire. People need to hear that, because everybody's looking at this protest and they're saying Black people just using this as an excuse to rob and steal and act niggerish. Yeah. And it's not even us. We want the message to get across. That's what we were doing it for.
We want the message to get across. Like I say, you got to unpack this. Those white dudes led the charge that night. Then the next 2 nights, our young misguided brothers decided they were going to continue this because all they needed was the push. And it's definitely twofold that we have to look at this and see where the narrative gets changed. And if the narrative gets changed, then that obviously we can't rely on the media to paint us in the best picture, or to talk about, okay, this is what you guys do when you protest. Now we have to change the narrative inside of that for our young misguided brothers, that you can be used as a pawn on television. I don't know how Pop Smoke became the new riot protest music, but rest in peace.
They were playing a lot of Pop Smoke out there, weren't they?
Everybody wanted to say they was outside, but they didn't understand the total message that when these white dudes would open a store, the white guys didn't go in. They went to the next store and bust the windows and just let them run right in.
This is like groundbreaking information that you just gave us right now. And I haven't heard one person share this information with the world yet. So that's breaking news, everyone. Breaking news right here on the Joy Daily Show. Majestic, thank you so much for sharing that. The world needs to hear that. We're going to promote that. You know what I'm saying? When people want to talk about y'all haven't had enough, you ain't looted enough. We're not the ones who started it. And those white guys, do you think they were doing this in the name of Black Lives Matter? Do you think they were just troublemakers? What was their motivation? What do you think that their motivation was? You don't know them personally, so you can't really speak on what they were thinking.
I have no idea to suspect what their motivation was, but like I said, if someone is organized to the point where on the second night of protests, that people were out, that they had gas and spray cans and tools, that they had a motive, and what their motive was is not the message. Maybe, that you get those fuck the systems, like the picture, and down with the state, you get those messages. Those people have an agenda, and they use this motivation and this opportunity to spread their message and to piggyback on why the system needs to fail. It can be from positive intentions on why they want to, bring down the state and piggyback on it, or it can be very negative. And then you don't really know where these people truly stand. So, that type of attention definitely brings the negativity to the looting, to the other violence where peaceful protesters get arrested because they're in the back throwing rocks and throwing cans and throwing things, but then they fade even deeper into the background. So
Could the anti fascist leftist movement called Antifa be the ones behind the lootings and burning of police vehicles during the Black Lives Movement protests, which was supposed to be a peaceful, nonviolent movement? Could this be an attempt by Antifa to make Black people look bad, or were they simply trying to help bring more attention to the Black Lives Matter movement? Leave your thoughts.